Imagine waking up to breaking news. A black hole has mysteriously appeared near Earth. Scientists are in shock. The world is in panic, and no one knows what will happen next. Will Earth get sucked in? Will time slow down? Can humanity survive this cosmic nightmare? Black holes are one of the most terrifying objects in the universe. They are invisible monsters, swallowing everything that comes too close, even light. But what if one suddenly appeared near our planet? Today, we will explore this terrifying scenario and find out if Earth stands a chance. Let us dive in. To understand what would happen if a black hole appeared near Earth, we first need to know what a black hole actually is. A black hole is a region in space where gravity is so strong that nothing can escape from it, not even light. This is why black holes are completely invisible. Scientists can only detect them by observing how they affect the objects around them. Black holes are formed when massive stars reach the end of their life. When a huge star runs out of fuel, it collapses under its own gravity. If the star is big enough, this collapse does not stop, and it keeps shrinking into an infinitely small and dense point called a singularity. Around this singularity, there is a boundary known as the event horizon, the point of no return. Anything that crosses this boundary gets pulled in forever. There are different types of black holes, but the most dangerous ones are supermassive black holes, which are millions or even billions of times heavier than the Sun. However, even a smaller black hole near Earth would be enough to cause chaos. Now that we know what a black hole is, let us find out what would happen if one suddenly appeared near our planet. If a black hole suddenly appeared near Earth, the effects would be catastrophic. Even if it was a small black hole, its immense gravity would start changing everything around it. Let us go step by step and see what would happen. Phase 1. Gravitational effects. At first, everything might seem normal, but scientists would quickly notice something strange. The black hole's gravitational pull would start affecting Earth's orbit. If the black hole was close enough, it could pull Earth out of its usual path around the Sun, leading to deadly consequences. If Earth gets too close to the black hole, its gravity will stretch the planet, causing powerful earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. If Earth moves too far from the Sun due to the black hole's pull, temperatures would drop drastically, turning the planet into a frozen wasteland. Tides in the oceans would become extreme, causing massive tsunamis and floods in coastal areas. Phase 2. Space and time. Get distorted. Black holes do not just affect objects around them, they also affect time and space. Time dilation. Near a black hole, time slows down. If astronauts were near it, they might experience time at a different speed than people on Earth. For them, days could pass like hours, while for us, years would go by. Satellites and space stations would be the first to get pulled in. Without satellites, global communication and internet services would collapse. The black hole's gravity would also bend light, creating strange optical illusions in the sky. The sun and moon might look distorted or duplicated. Phase 3. Earth's atmosphere gets pulled away. As the black hole gets closer, it would start pulling away Earth's atmosphere. The air we breathe would slowly start escaping into space. This would make it harder to breathe, and over time, life would become impossible. The sky would darken as dust and debris from destroyed satellites and space stations filled the atmosphere. Extreme weather events like hurricanes and storms would become stronger as Earth's balance is disrupted. Phase 4. The final moments. If the black hole moves even closer, it would start tearing Earth apart. The side facing the black hole would feel a much stronger gravitational pull than the other side. This difference in force is called spaghettification, where an object gets stretched into thin strands like spaghetti. Buildings, mountains, and even continents would start to break apart. The oceans would be ripped from the surface, turning into streams of water spiraling into the black hole. Eventually, Earth itself would be shredded into pieces and swallowed completely. At this point, nothing would remain of our planet. But is there any way we could escape this terrifying fate? Let us find out. If a black hole appeared near Earth, could humanity find a way to survive? Scientists and space agencies around the world would work desperately to find solutions, but survival would be extremely difficult. Let us look at some possible options. Option 1. Moving Earth away. One idea would be to somehow change Earth's orbit and move it away from the black hole's pull. Scientists have suggested that, in theory, we could use powerful rockets or explosions to push Earth little by little. However, this would take centuries, and in this situation, we would not have that much time. Option 2. Building underground cities. If the black hole only caused partial damage to Earth, people might try to survive underground. By building deep underground cities, we could protect ourselves from the loss of atmosphere and extreme weather. However, this would only be a temporary solution. Eventually, food, water, and oxygen would run out. Option 3. Escaping to space. The most realistic way to survive would be to leave Earth entirely. Scientists have already planned for the possibility of humans living on Mars or other space stations in the future. In this scenario, space agencies like NASA, SpaceX, and others would try to evacuate as many people as possible to another planet. Large spaceships would be built to carry people to a safer place. Space stations could be expanded to support human life for longer periods. Some scientists believe that a faraway exoplanet could become a new home for humanity, but reaching it would take hundreds or thousands of years. Unfortunately, not everyone would be able to escape. Even if we had thousands of spaceships, only a small percentage of people would survive. The rest of humanity would face certain doom as Earth gets torn apart. Option 4. Stopping the black hole. Could we destroy or stop the black hole? Right now, there is no known way to stop a black hole from existing. However, scientists have theorized some possibilities. Using extreme energy, if we could find a way to create and control an explosion more powerful than a supernova, we might be able to push the black hole away, altering space-time. Some theories suggest that using advanced technology, we could warp space around the black hole and redirect its movement. Exploiting Hawking radiation. Physicist Stephen Hawking predicted that black holes slowly lose energy and shrink over time. If we could speed up this process, we might be able to make the black hole disappear. However, all of these ideas are purely theoretical. At our current level of technology, we would not be able to stop a black hole. So, could humanity survive? Perhaps, but only a few people might escape to space. The rest of life on Earth would be doomed. Now, let us see what the final moments of our planet would look like. As the black hole moves closer, Earth faces its final moments. By this stage, only two possibilities remain: total destruction or a last-minute escape for a few survivors. The final hours of Earth. In the last few hours, Earth would be completely unrecognizable. The black hole's gravity would have already caused massive destruction, and now the planet is on the verge of collapse. Spaghettification begins. Earth's surface stretches and cracks as the gravitational force increases. Buildings, mountains, and entire continents are torn apart. Oceans rise into space. Water from the oceans would lift off the planet, forming massive streams spiraling toward the black hole. Fiery storms rage. The atmosphere would be nearly gone, causing wildfires, violent winds, and burning debris flying everywhere. The core is exposed. As the planet breaks apart, even Earth's molten core would be pulled into space. At this point, life on Earth would no longer be possible. Anyone left on the planet would not survive. A last-minute escape. While Earth is being destroyed, there might be one last hope: a rushed escape into space. The richest nations and private space companies would launch emergency missions to evacuate a small group of humans. Massive space stations like the International Space Station, ISS, could serve as temporary shelters. Some might try to colonize Mars or even travel further to an exoplanet that could support life. However, escaping would not be easy. Only a few people could board these ships, and they would have to travel through the dangerous effects of the black hole's gravity. Many spacecraft might not make it. The fate of humanity. If even a small group of humans survived, they would have to start over on another planet. They would face new challenges: harsh environments, lack of food, and the need to build everything from scratch. It might take centuries or even millennia for humanity to rebuild. Over time, Earth would become nothing but a legend, a lost world swallowed by the darkness of space. The universe is a dangerous place, full of mysterious and powerful forces. Right now, no black holes threaten Earth, but this scenario reminds us of how small and fragile our planet really is. For now, we are safe, but the universe is always changing. Who knows what tomorrow might bring? A black hole appearing near Earth would be one of the most terrifying disasters imaginable. Its immense gravity would disrupt everything, changing our planet's orbit, pulling away our atmosphere, and eventually tearing Earth apart completely. Survival would be nearly impossible. Only a few lucky individuals might escape into space, leaving the rest of humanity to face certain doom. Even if some managed to start a new life on another planet, Earth itself would be lost forever, swallowed by the endless darkness of the black hole. Fortunately, this is just a what-if scenario. There are no black holes near Earth, and scientists are constantly studying the universe to detect any cosmic threats. But this story is a reminder of how powerful and unpredictable space can be. The universe is full of mysteries, and black holes are among the most fascinating and dangerous objects out there. Who knows what else is waiting in the vastness of space? Would you want to explore the universe, even knowing the dangers? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing space content.